Okay, this is a higher level question, and I've got x, so a normal random variable. So immediately I can see it's normal. That means it's a normal distribution. The mean is 25 and variance is 4. Now that's very interesting because we don't use the variance in our calculation. So I'm just going to write that information out. X is normally distributed, and we always put the mean first, which is 25. And then we always put the variance, but we actually write it with the standard deviation. So 2 squared is 4, and I'm going to use this 2 in my calculations. So now what do they want me to find? Find the probability modulus x minus 25 is less than 3. So now this is probably worth about 5 or 6 marks, but that's going to give me 1 mark maybe, and I'm now going to draw a diagram with a normal distribution. So excuse my very crude normal distribution here. There's something like that. Well, that's a normal distribution. And in the middle here is the 25. Now I'm going to put the information from the question onto the diagram. So x minus 25. So I want to be within 3. This means that x could be, the probability that x is between maybe 22 and 28. Because if it's 22 minus 25 gives me minus 3, so that's less than 3 away. So I'm going to draw here at 22, so that's 3 away from the mean, and here at 28. And I'm going to shade the probability that I want to find. Now I want it to be less than 3, which means it's always got to be less than 3 away from here. So all of this is shaded. And that's what I actually want to find out. Now, the actual calculation I'm going to do on the calculator, but the reason I'm encouraging you to do all of that is because that's what will give you marks if you make a mistake with the calculator. So let's just grab my calculator. Okay, here's the calculator. And I need to go into stat mode. And once I'm in stat mode, there's some previous work I was doing. I'm going to go to distribution. So let's just do that again. I'm in menu. Number 2 for stat mode, distribution, normal distribution, and I very rarely, in fact never at IB, use the PD for this. I always use the NCD, so it's cumulative distribution. I'm going to use variable, and I'm going to start with my lower one at 22 and my upper one at 28. Then put my standard deviation in, which is 2, my mean in, which is 25. This gives me the probability 0.866. Now, if you just write down the answer, probability is 0.866. If you get it right, you'll probably get some marks for that. If you get it wrong, you've lost everything. But with doing all this diagram and demonstrating you understand the question will get you far more marks.